When I talk about BMI, I talk about two things. The origin of the name, Brothers Marketing Inc., which to me is family. We're a family company, and we're going to keep it that way. Beyond that, betterment, mobilization, and impact. But most of all, family, brothers. That's BMI.
Baie-Comeau is one of the most exciting and recent land acquisitions for BMI. This development involves an intercontinental partnership between both European and Canadian deep-sea ports, which is destined to make history. Baie-Comeau is BMI's first ever acquisition located in the province of Quebec. Being one of the original 4 founding provinces of Canada, this primarily French-speaking province is rich with historical architecture. The town of Baie-Comeau sits along the giant St. Lawrence River. At over 3,000 kilometers long, it provides the outflow from the Great Lakes Basin through Montreal and Quebec City to the Gulf of the St. Lawrence. The corridor of the Great Lakes is still very, very undeveloped if you look at it compared to Antwerp or Brussels or Rotterdam or Amsterdam.
They've had 1,000 or 2,000 years to think about something and then reshape it and reshape it and reshape it. We've never had that in Canada. This was raw land. They put a sawmill and a paper mill and a few other things down and said, look, we've got a resource here, it's wood, and we're going to make paper.
BMI began connecting a logistical seaway system along the Great Lakes in Red Rock, Ontario, just south of the Ring of Fire, Canada's largest source for critical minerals. The connection BMI's established from Red Rock to Niagara has resulted in the critical mineral corridor, a natural seaway system in support of the Red Rock Critical Mineral Hub in the north and EV manufacturing in Niagara and southern Ontario. And now it's coming to Baie-Comeau.
We have a deep water access channel, free of ice all year round, and close to a European market. So at North Atlantic is our biggest market. We have clients that ship overseas to Africa, Europe. Port of Baie-Comeau is one of the best located ports in Quebec.
Project Norderra is what we have coined the paper mill redevelopment, the industrial site of the paper mill, which is about 94 acres of industrial developable land. And we have immediately available about 250,000 square feet of heavy-duty industrial space, fully serviced by crane. All bays are serviced by crane, which is fantastic. And then we have a great office complex that's available.
That recreation process, we've not really gone through as a country on a large scale. And we're seeing it happening right now. There's one paper mill after the other one shutting down.
On souhaite devenir un exemple de développement économique. Baie-Comeau est très bien positionné pour l'approvisionnement dans les chaînes, notamment au niveau de la filière batterie, de par la qualité de ses minéraux au niveau du graphite, autant celui au nord de Baie-Comeau que celui de Fermont.
BMI is extremely keen to be part of that whole sort of mine to driveway supply chain. So just amazing that we're attracting like-minded individuals that see the vision, that want to participate and add their bit into it and make it greater. Connecting the port of Red Rock and Niagara ports, the Norderra Multimodal Industrial Hub and adjacent port of Baie-Comeau will advance BMI's critical mineral strategy globally. This strategy includes 5 core objectives. Transform massive historical industrial investments like the Baie-Comeau mill into new regional and national economic growth engines. Return value to communities where people have lived and worked for generations. Accelerate economic reconciliation with Indigenous communities. Grow and preserve biological capital by fostering resilience in lands and waterways. Improve supply chain connectivity and contribute to resource and energy security for Canada and its allied partners. We believe in honoring those that established things before us and building a sustainable future for all communities. We always say, a rising tide lifts all ships, and it's true, but now that will also include those for the deep seas.